Are you unsure if you want a PCP pistol or a PCP rifle? Pistol, rifle, pistol, rifle, pistol. Well, if you weren't confused, then Webley have brought out the gun that will leave you scratching your head and should satisfy that confusion desire. Hello and welcome to AAR on Air. That last statement probably has you wondering what I've been drinking or smoking. Well, I'm not much of a drinker and I've never smoked anything in my life. And the strongest drugs I've ever used were for a headache, and that was after studying the latest offering from Webley. This is the Webley Eclipse, which comes complete with hard case, filler probe, 2 self-indexing 14-round magazines and a single shot tray. Oh, and extendable detachable stock that when fitted has more than a hint of the AR-15 about it. So far so good then, getting the thumbs up from me. The walk around then. The gun is all black and predominantly plastic, or ballistic polymer as they prefer to call it. But that said, it is higher end quality and feels very durable. As already stated, this is a PCP gun and has a 105cc cylinder on the front under the short rifled barrel and is filled to a 200 bar maximum fill. The cylinder is filled via the supplied filler probe and has a twist dust cover to help keep things nice and clean. The fill pressure gauge is on the underside of the gun and is clear and efficient enough for purpose. That rifle barrel is threaded on the end to take a silencer, and without one this gun has a fair bark to it. The action is side lever, and that activates the 14 rounds 177 magazine, and it's on the left hand side, which makes perfect sense if you think of this as a pistol. But more of that later. The body of the gun is plastic as previously stated. It incorporates the trigger guard, a rail at the bottom for toys or a bipod, and a really comfortable pistol grip. The trigger has a pull of 2 pounds and is a 2-stage item. Now to the rear of the stock is a slot into which the multi-adjustable butt pad fits, which is adjustable in length and cheek piece height. The butt pad at the back is a very comfortable rubberized item. But at this power level and in PCP form, recoil shouldn't really be an issue. Let's look at the accuracy then. 6 shots out from the standard 8-meter pistol range. After all, this is classed as a pistol. No surprise really then, all 6 shots touching each other at that distance. This is very accurate at short distances. Power output then. Webley officially claim 7.5 joules. Now I shot this with 7.33 grain pellets straight out of the box. So, not quite up to the claimed figures, but I was using the lighter weight 7.33 grain pellets, as I usually do in pistols. The average then was 444 feet per second, giving 3.21 foot-pounds or 4.35 joules of energy. So, target results, power results, walk around done. What about the gun itself? You've probably noticed I've been calling it a gun rather than a pistol or a rifle, because I find this very confusing. Firstly, that side action. It is excellent quality and never skipped a beat, but it is perfectly situated for a right-handed shooter in pistol form, but attach the rear stock and you find it's on the wrong side. Certainly as far as a right-handed shooter with a rifle is concerned. Now, whilst I'm talking about that really excellent stock, it is fitted via a nut and bolt. But the nut is a nylock, which is designed for single use only. And the bolt has a hex head and no supplied tool in the box. So it's not really a quick release item. And it's ideally designed to stay in place once fitted. And once it is fitted, it won't fit back in the hard case that's supplied. Now, fit a silencer to this gun. And it's just about as long as a bullpup rifle. But with the power of a pistol? So really, only any use at short-range target work or plinking. The other confusion is around the sights. There aren't any. It needs a scope fitting. Okay, not a problem. But which type do you fit? A pistol scope for use at arm's length, but you'll very quickly realise this gun is heavy. Or do you fit a rifle scope, in which case it's a full rifle setup and no longer useful as a pistol? And of course, underpowered, and it still won't fit back in the case. Ironically enough, I really like this gun, but I can't help feeling it either fits a niche market or doesn't fit one at all. It's too heavy for a pistol and underpowered for a rifle. It would make a superb takedown rifle if it had full power and a quick release stock. But of course they'd have to make it so once the stock was removed, the gun wouldn't fire in pistol mode. And you'd probably need a slightly bigger case. At £450 UK, I've been trying to think who this would suit in its current format. And I can only think of small backyard target work or plinking. But it would be done with style.